All right, what's up, guys? I got another video today. I'm really excited to bring you guys. It's on ticker symbol DLTR, and man, this one has been on my watch list a long time. Let me tell you why. Okay, so right here, this symbolizes earnings. Okay, so the previous earnings before the most recent DLTR gap down, boom, gaps down, drops hard. Okay. And as we know that I say a lot of times, gaps tend to fill about 90 to 95% of the time. Okay. So with that being said, you could have bought some shares down here, and this was right here, our bottom. Okay. And you could have ridden the recovery back up to this gap. Okay. And what do you know? Day before, that would happen to be the day before earnings. Earnings happens. Boom. Stock tanks. What does it do? It repeats the same pattern. Okay. So patterns have a tendency to repeat themselves in the stock market. They do not always have to. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, with that being said, right after that happened, I saw 2 red days in a row. I said, wow, this looks very similar to this pattern right here that I just had. So I immediately drew some support and resistance levels. Where did I get these from? I went to the weekly chart. Okay. And I basically just looked at something across the weekly chart that looked like, was strong support resistance levels, okay, that were below where the stock was trading at. Okay, so I liked one right here. All right, I like this one right here, and I had this one right here. Okay, so then I went to a smaller time frame, to the daily, and I said, all right, I think this oval right here is a good buy zone. I think that once you start entering some plays right here, these are going to get some good long-term holds. It may take until next earnings, or these things could fill any day, and you never really know. Okay, well, with that being said, the stock did try to fall below the support level, but we did bounce, and recently it gapped up and it went 15%. Okay, why did it do this? Well, there's a few catalysts. Okay, one of them being not a catalyst, but technical analysis wise, we had this gap, so we knew this gap was going to fill. It is now close to halfway filled. Actually, at the top of this candle, it exactly filled this gap halfway. Okay. So if you would have got into some call options on this day when we opened here, man, a lot of people made a lot of money scalping or day trading some call options on DLTR. It went from 93 all the way up to 101, so $8 price. Oh, do the math on some delta on those call options. Them things went crazy. Anyways, so I saw this. I knew that, all right, we just created another gap, a gap down. So we're feeling this one. It's clearly an overreaction, in my opinion, for the stock to jump up like this. I said, I think it's probably going to fall soon. Okay. And we'll look at the 15-minute chart today, and we can see that it definitely tanked. Okay. I actually did a day trade on DLTR today. So it went down to its lows, let's just say right here, about 5%. Okay. So a 5% drop in the price of the stock. If you're trading options, you can, and you want to trade calls or puts, what I did, and you see, I actually have a couple positions that I'm swinging overnight. I bought just, because I made a couple bucks, and these are really cheap, $21 and $7. Those are really cheap. Anyways, what I did was I bought the 93 puts, I believe. Here, let me look. I actually have it on I can show you guys my exact order. So at 9:38 this morning, I bought a 97 put. So I meant that I thought the stock would go to 97 or below. I was bearish. It cost $78. And then let me see where I sold it. I sold it right here for $2.48. So for every 78 bucks I put in, I got 248 back. So that right there was over 200%. I was definitely happy with the profits on that one today. I'm actually looking at it right now, and I think I may have to exit some of my those cheap bearish positions. I just did that in case it tanks after hours and falls down into this gap. And I'll show you why. If we go to the 1-hour chart, we actually have what's called hidden bullish divergence. And that is when the stock is making higher lows. Okay, so here's our low. We have a higher low right here, and then we have a higher low right here. And if you look on the RSI, where both of those higher lows are, we have a higher low on the RSI, and then a lower low on the RSI. So when this happens, when this pattern, it's known as hidden bullish divergence. Not sure if I said that the first time or if I said regular bullish divergence, but I'm pretty sure it's hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence. So with that being said, DLTR may not be done with the rally. As we know, retail traders have a tendency to FOMO into things. I had a red day today, and a lot of traders, or people going into calls or options or puts, they may be expecting this to rally tomorrow. So I'll be looking for it. If other people are seeing what I'm seeing with this hidden bullish divergence, and we have some good price action going up, then I would definitely say it would be a good idea to day trade some DLTR call options, and set some profit goals. If you want to make 20%, 50%, 100%, you can always do that. You just have to know what you're doing, have to good entry, good exit. So anyways, with that being said, super excited about this one tomorrow. Obviously I did pretty good on it today, so I was willing to put some of those profits in some risky plays that might not benefit right away. Let's see.